Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to all of you guys. How are you all?
Fine.
So I'm also fine, and we are coming from this company that MSH, that is Make Society Healthy.
Wow.
So I'm the CEO of this company, Ms. Anjali Mukherjee, and I'm with my colleague, Ms. Swarnadeepa. Please put your hands together for her. So once again, a warm welcome. So here our company come to this new project that is Make Society Healthy. So there are lots of things you know very well that is happening in our society. You know very well that is socialization. The big issue that the socialization. So first and foremost our responsibility to make our society healthy, fit and fine, you know, that's socialized. So our company take a responsibility to make our society be socialized, be healthy, be pure, be communicable, lots of things. So let me start to my program. And first and foremost thing, that is the mission of our company. So let me elaborate this idea. What is the mission of this company? So we should to make our society socialized and healthy. It is our first responsibility. Because we know very well that today's generation, they are suffering each and every time because they are not socialized that much. And they don't bother to communicate with another people. So why? Why it is happening? And why it is day by day decreasing our society? You know very well that today's children, they are very much centric by nature, they are separated. They make themselves to corner in the position. So we should take a challenge. Take a challenge to make our society fit, fine and socialized. So let me invite my fellow member, Ms. Swarnadeepa, to elaborate this idea to make our society healthy.
Please put the
Here some point over here. We can change our society socialized and healthy also. Some vision I am pointed. I have pointed. One thing, parenting issue. And modern children, they have lots of think easily. And last point, communication gap.
Yeah.
Parenting issue. Parents have very much scared our children came outside and she feared her children very much bad thing catched. That's all. And communication gap. I'm elaborate communication gap. Communication gap means modern children be introvert nature.
Yeah, good.
Introvert by nature.
Yeah.
And she can't explain her feelings properly. Her sister, siblings also. So we should take a challenge. Our now modern children be socialized. Let me invited my manager, company's manager, Anjali.
Yeah. Put your hands together.
Thank you so much, Swarnadeepa. So you can elaborate the idea very briefly. So let me elaborate this idea very short way. That is the vision of our company, that here are some points over here that we should change to make our society fit and fine and we should socialized. First and foremost, that is parenting issue. Second thing, they are very much pampered, their children. You know, that is nurturement. And third thing, sharing attitude. And the fourth thing is children get all these things very easily. And the first five, but not the last, that is the communicable time. The first thing is parenting issue. You know very well, today's generation, today's parents, they are mostly belong to a nuclear family. Their children mostly belong to a nuclear family. So they don't get a sufficient knowledge, you know. They don't get a sufficient parenting to their elders, to their, sisters or brothers. So parents think that if I let my children to the if I put my children to the another side, so my children learn lots of bad things. If I give my children to the another side, see or he learns lots of bad things. It is a big issue for today's generation. Parents don't let their children to go outside. That's why they are not that much of socialized. And the second thing, pampering issue. You know very well that there are lots of family are there. Their grandpas, grandmas, their parents also. They are every time pampering their children. They don't let their children to go and play with the another member, another boys. So they feel that if my children have some fear psycho, so what's he doing, what's he did. So there are lots of issues. And third thing, it is the sharing attitude. As I already mentioned that today's generation and today's family, most of the family belong to a nuclear family. So their children, they don't have that much of idea to how to share my things with my sister, brothers, my cousins, because they don't learn these things. Learning comes from home, you know very well. So how they are socialized without learning? Do you think that they are that much of socialized without learning lots of things in their family? It's not possible for today. So first and foremost thing, we make our students, we make our children be socialized. To in our home is the first responsibility. And fourth thing is children get all these things easily. You know very well, today's generation, there are lots of people who are suffering day by day. They don't have that sufficient things that they can enjoy in their life. Someone just roadside, the street area, some people are begging, some people are sitting, or some people are sleeping there. They don't have that much of home, They don't have that much of food to eating to make our appetite, to fulfill our appetite. So today's generation, today's children, they don't bother about to give the value of these things. That's why we are not socialized. Because first and foremost thing, whatever you do in your life, you give first value, all these things. Without value, your country, your world, your society not survive. And the last thing is that communication gap. So it is the first and foremost thing we know very well. Still, we are developing to communicate with the people, but somewhere we are losing our position, somewhere we are losing our position. Because we have a fear cycle. If I communicate with someone, what she think, what he think. So there are lots of ups and downs in our lives that we can change. And here is the first step that we can change our society. We make our society healthy, socialized. So let me invite my fellow member to elaborate some ideas from here.
Please put your hand together.
Please put your hands together.
Thank you, Anjali.
Thank you, Anjali. Let me explain some idea. Communication gap make production losses.
Yeah.
Inefficient communication make some quality time losses.
Hold on.
Quality time losses, and she have more production loss, and misunderstand
Wow, very good.
Misunderstand other people
Yeah.
and her close relations.
Yeah.
Communication is very much important in our life, and
Now let me invite.
now let me invite
1 second.
Anjali.
Yeah. Please